Very strange. I've seen swallows coming in and out of here, and I assumed that was the nest. But I don't think they are swallows, I think they're house martins, because that is not a swallow's nest, it's a double nest. Got a hole that side. It wasn't originally a swallow's nest last year, but you've got a double opening, one there and one there. Most peculiar. So we've got the swallows nesting there. We've got two jays nesting up there. You can't really see. No, they are swallows. Here comes one of the parents. So Jay's in there. How strange. Alright, I'll get out your way, old girl, so you can get into your babies. Just right about over there. I'll get right. Oh, she's not going to go. But that's definitely a swallow. That's not a house martin. So most peculiar. We've got the damn pigeons nesting up there, and we've got blackbirds nesting there. We've also got redstarts nesting in the barn where the swallows and the jays are. They're all on the back wall that you can't see. And our pigeon nest, I think, has had it. That rained last night. I'll try and get up there later and see what's going on. But the two babies that were in there just suddenly disappeared. They were there one minute, or they were sort of semi-adults. They were there 1 minute and gone the next. But then she was sitting again, so I don't quite know what happened. Because the last brood that she reared hung around here for about 3 weeks. We rescued one because it kept insisting on roosting at night on the floor. So we picked that up every night and take it into the house and then bring it out again the next day. So they stayed around for about 3 weeks. But that looks like a pretty destroyed nest to me. But see, something could just climb up that tree and get straight to it. Absolutely stupid, because she's so close to the ground. No height from the ground whatsoever. So, I don't know what happened there. Never will. Can't believe how these babies have grown. An old Maud here, I thought it was a bit of a phenomenon with her, that she would lay almost right on top of the feeder with her babies laying underneath her. I thought it was just her. But it's not just her. It would appear that it's something that turkeys do. So they are certainly not stupid by any means. You'll certainly never see a chicken laying on top of a feeder with its babies underneath them, so the babies can carry on eating quite merrily whilst remaining warm. You know, this is a case of pick the food up and chuck it all over the floor, then call them to it. Isn't it, Babs? Yes. There's my poor little waif and stray turkey. It's doing quite well now, but nowhere near the size of brother or sister. As you can see, half the size. Well, I suppose he's catching up a bit. That one's taken a free ride. Doesn't make me laugh the way they do that. Poor old hens and poor old turkeys, because they do it to Maud too, the guineas. But yeah, it's definitely the Biggle stage. Some are slightly more Biggles than others, with great long wing feathers, about 4 of them each side, just sticking out either side. They look absolutely ridiculous. But, as I say, turkeys certainly are not stupid. Lay on the feeder so babies can carry on feeding whilst remaining warm. Because I witnessed Broken Shoulder doing it just the once, and I witnessed her doing it, and as you can see, she's doing it. She's not quite on top of that feeder. She was this morning. She was laying right on that blue lid feeder there, or that blue lid with the food in it. It's not a feeder, it's just a Tupperware lid. Lying right in the centre of it she was, feet either side, babies were underneath her, feeding away quite merrily. She finds it difficult to lie on that one, but she was lying on it. Well, not lying on it, she had her feet just in front of it, but her chest was over one section of it. So not only can she carry on feeding while her babies remain warm, but her babies can carry on feeding as well at the same time. So turkeys are by no means stupid. They're extremely bright creatures, as well as very affectionate, very intelligent, as proved, very inquisitive. They're just lovely. I do love my turkeys. Fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Right, now to check on old BH's eggs, see if any need culling, and see whereabouts they are. They're due to hatch Thursday, so they've got 4 days to go. So I'd be interested to see what state they're in, because I haven't looked at them since I put them under her, so we'll have a look at that now. And I've decided I'm not going to be giving Broken Shoulder any of Maud's babies to try and relieve the pressure on her a bit, because as you can see, Maud is opening her wings out so her babies can just easily get under the wings and warm up, whereas Broken Shoulder can only do that with one wing. So if I give her any more than the 13 that she's got now, by the time they get to this size, she's going to have real trouble keeping them all warm under her wings and against her body. She'll only be able to lift up one wing to allow them under. The other wing she can't lift at all. You can't spread it out, can't do anything. She can just about move it up, I suppose, an inch. That's about it. So it'll only be one wing she'll be able to open right out so they can get in underneath. And the rest of us have to lay under her chest, which will make it very uncomfortable for her, because it means she'll have to sleep sort of semi-sitting up. But when they get to this size, you know, even 11 is going to be a bit of a tall order for her to keep warm completely. So, no, 13 she's got. The other one's got 11. Number 12 still in the incubator, still alive, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I don't know why it's still alive, but it doesn't seem to be growing. I'll look at it again tonight to see what the state of play is, but I'm not holding out any hope. It'd be a real phenomenon if it does hatch and live, because it would have been in 30 days. So I don't hold out any hope at all. So poor old Maud, you're going to have to put up with 25, I'm afraid. And if that gets too much for you, I'll put a lamp in here so they can all get under that, so you won't have to worry at night. No, you won't, old girl. You can have your own piece of stable and they can have a lamp. Right, look at older BH's eggs now. She's quite content in here. I'll get her off the nest. Well, like an absolute twit, I didn't bring my glasses. Oh, for heaven's sake. I do hate guinea fellows, they just roll about all over the place. Hey, old girl. She's got 18 eggs. Alright, I know. I'm in your way. That one's okay. They're not very healthy. Again, these seem to be growing at a different pace too. I mean, like that one, very nearly ready. Whereas that one isn't. Alright, old lad. Alright, hold on. And that one's nearly ready. They seem to be moving around okay. Don't think there's any dead ones. That one's nearly ready too. I'm not sure about that one. I suppose that's alright. Have we done them all, old girl? Yeah, we done them all. Yeah, okay. Okay, my love. Yeah, we're going to get out your way. We're going to get out your way. Alright, sweet. I'll go this way and you can go that way. What on earth is going on down there? You're going to eat, are you? Really good. I'm going to go back now. Okay. Let's see if you go back as carefully as all the others did. And the other three did. Yeah. Feet underneath the eggs. Shuffle in. Push them underneath with the wings. Shuffle down. And Bob's your uncle. There's a good girl. Now I'm going to see what on earth that horrendous row was down there. Somebody trying to fly. I think for some reason it was old No Tail trying to fly. Unless she was just stretching her wings, of course, by the look of the chippings. And the amount of chippings that are now in the water that I will have to go and dig out now. Yeah, I think she decided she would try and make a bid for freedom. Sure, I don't know why. Because your babies can hardly follow you, dear. No, they can't. She's such a tiny little turkey, this one. Never really realised how small she was until now. Considering how tiny guinea fowls are, she's not much bigger than a big guinea fowl. She's quite tiny. Aren't you, dear? But you're a good girl. Yeah, you're a good mum. Excellent mum. No fatalities with her yet. So she killed one, but I don't know if she killed it or what. But then I did avoid a very nasty happening the other day. I was in here at the time and I heard one screaming, came in. And I don't know if she had done something with look at those after the mouse. Trying to get into the hole where the mouse just ran through. They're really quite good predators, guinea fowl, as well as good guard dogs or guard fowl. But yes, I don't know if she was digging in the feeder or messing about in the feeder, but there was a pintard, a baby guinea, under her foot via its beak. She had its beak pinned under one toe. And I couldn't get this damn door open, so I'm banging the door saying, get off, get off, get off. This poor little guinea is wringing its own neck, trying to struggle out from under her toe via its beak. It wasn't its head, it was its beak. Absolutely ridiculous. And she moved the other foot about 50 times in every which way, in every direction, and her head and her body. But did she lift that damn toe up? Did she? Hell. So by that time I managed to get the door open, went rushing in, and actually had to pick her up and put her off the baby. And it was thrashing around on the floor, fitting and screaming. I thought, that's it, it's dead. Put it on my t-shirt, took it into the house, put it under the lamp, and it was mouth open, gaping for air. And I thought, no, that's it, it's dead. I'd leave it quiet and see what happens. And within 20 minutes, it was trying to jump out the box. I thought, okay, fine. Brought it back, and no adverse effects. But I'm wondering if that's what happened to the one that she did kill, because that was by the feeder as well, and I'm wondering if she just turned around and trod on its beak, and that was it. Or trod on its head, and good night, even though it didn't have a mark on it. That's the trouble with them. They're very gentle, very slow, but they have got massive feet. And they're quite heavy. I don't know how much she weighs. She probably weighs about 4.5, 5 pound. 4.5, 5 pounds standing on a little thing like that. Yeah, doesn't bear thinking about. I've just given Maud some fresh hay for her nest. She likes to lay in that corner. And immediately the guineas had to go and investigate what it was. And she had to go and look at it and give her approval, decide if it's good enough or not. Obviously it's fine, although I think that bunch aren't too sure. Just patting it down and making sure it's all as it should be. As soon as I put it down, immediately, boom, over they all went. And old Maud stood there, and what's this now? Is this okay or isn't it? Oh, I suppose so. Right, let's go eat. Funny old thing, aren't you, girl?